¿Quién comes? With who do you eat? Correct answer would be yo a veces como con mi familia, or yo como con mis amigos. ¿Dónde comen ustedes? Where do you guys eat? So it's asking about you all, like where do y'all eat? Correct answer would be comemos en mi casa, comemos en el restaurante. Wherever you might say that you and your friends eat, what's important is that you conjugated the verb in the nosotros form because the question was in the ustedes form, which means you guys or y'all. ¿A ustedes les gusta comer juntos? Do you guys like to eat together? Again, your answer should be in the nosotros form. Sí, nos gusta comer juntos. And you should have nos and not les, because I'm asking you about you and your friends, and you're answering saying yes, we. All right. Why don't you push the pause button and take time right now to go through your flashcards. Please make sure you log it on your learning target sheet. I will check this. You guys, you have an hour and a half in this class. Just go ahead and do the work, okay? Just do it. Push pause, go through your flashcards once, and then come back. I'll be waiting. Okay, so yo-go verb. A yo-go verb is a verb that changes to go in the yo form and conjugates regularly in all other sections. So let's take a look. Can you think of a yo-go verb or a verb that ends in go? You know one. It's tango. Tango is a yo-go verb, and this is what I mean. There's go in the ending. That's all that it means. So let's look at two other verbs that you have to be familiar with for your quiz. Hacer and salir. So if we're looking at the rules of yo-go, what would hacer be in the yo form? Hago. H-A-G-O. So we're going to lose the C on this one. Hago. And then it says that it conjugates regularly in all other sections. So instead of being I guess, it would be haces. And then underneath that, hace. So all we're doing here is just dropping the ER and adding the ER verb ending, which is ESE, EMOS, hacemos, and hacen. This is a yo-go verb. It only changes to go in the yo form. Everywhere else is just as normal. It's just normal. Salir. So what would it be in the yo form for salir? Hopefully you said salgo. You probably didn't. Salgo, sales, sale, salimos, and salen. And just so you know, salir means to leave or to go out. It is also a yo-go verb. Let's take another look at tango. Tango not only is a yo-go verb, but it is also a stem changer. Stem changer means that in the stem, it's going to change. Así de simple. Let's look at two other stem changers. Stem changing verb means that is a verb that changes in the stem when conjugated. So whenever you conjugate, you're going to change the stem. Can you think of a stem changing verb? Probably not. You're probably not trying. A good one is jugar. Juego, juegas, juega, jugamos, juegan. The stem change in this one is the U changes to UE. Let's look at two other verbs that you should be sort of familiar with, at least this one. Querer, you probably recognize it. Quiero, it's a stem changer, and it changes E to IE. Quieres, quiere, queremos. Did you notice that we did not change in the nosotros form? Quieren. Remember, you only stem change in the boot. It's a really messed up boot, but you only stem change in the boot. All right, let's look at dormir. Dormir, by the way, means to sleep. This stem change is going to be O to UE. So we're going to take this O and make it a UE, making our verb duermo. I sleep. Duermes, you sleep. Duerme, he, she sleeps. Dormimos does not change again. Remember, we only change in the boot. Yup, in the boot. Duermen, back to UE. This is a stem changing verb, where the verb changes in the stem. There are 3 types of stem changes: U to UE, E to IE, and O to UE. I know you're asking this question, hopefully you are. How do I remember when to make these changes? You're not going to. These verbs are, I don't know, they're just out there somewhere. And basically what you have to do is remember. There's nothing about the word that can tell you that it's going to be a stem change. So for now, all you need to know is hago and salgo are yogo verbs, and quiero and duermo are stem changing verbs. The yogo verbs have go in the yo, and then the stem changing verbs change E to IE or O to UE. Now, look at your learning target sheet, learning target number 4. How do you feel about conjugating yogo verbs and stem changers? All right, you can turn your sheet over. We are going to start our practice. Practicamos. So on the back of the worksheet where you took the notes, you should see a graph or a table, and it has this subject in it, tu, or this pronoun. You are going to conjugate the verb creer using your charts from the notes that we took the other day. I want you to write it in the section that says answer. The answer is crees. So I want you to write your answer when you see the slide, and then if your answer was different from mine, you write my correct answer. If we have the same answer, you just put a check. Yo. Please, please, please test yourself. If you don't, you're not going to do well on this quiz tomorrow. This is your review, and you still will take the quiz tomorrow. Salimos. If the slide is moving too fast for you, just push pause, think about it, and write your answer down. Me gusta. Acampar. We do not conjugate after gusta. Sam. Asiste. This is an IR verb, but remember that the IR is conjugated just like the ER verb, except for in the we section. Okay? Asiste. It should have ended in E. Él. Stem changer. Duerme. O to UE, and this verb's also going to end in E. Nos gusta. Salir. Don't conjugate after gusta. Comemos nosotros. Llegan. Recibimos. Tim y yo, that's nosotros. Careful with this one. Hago. Hacer is a yogo verb. Remember, hago, salgo, yogo verbs. Quiero, duermo, stem changers. Tú nunca. Haces. Remember, it only goes to yo. It only goes to go in the yo form. Mandan. This is a stem changer. Quieres. Vivimos. Okay, now that you finished that, you can go and pick up a crucigrama from the sub. Just show her your notes. Keep them, study them tonight, and then pick up a crossword puzzle. After you finish the crossword puzzle, you are going to translate your Jose, can you see paragraph and answer the questions, okay? You're going to actually turn in the paragraph and then work on the translation in answering the questions. When you are answering the questions, be sure that you focus on the verbs. This is how you're going to answer the questions. All right, so when you are answering your questions, make sure that you focus on the verbs. You guys hate these because you don't understand, and that's why I keep giving them so that you understand how to answer simple questions in Spanish. You take a text, you answer questions. Let's look at question number 1, which you all should be familiar with. ¿Cuántos años tiene Jose, can you see? The verb in this sentence is going to be tiene. So what I'm going to do is take the name Jose. You always want to start your sentence with a subject, especially when you're writing in oraciones completas, complete sentences. So you're going to do Jose tiene, and then you're going to tell me how old he is, which happens to be right here in the text. Number 2, ¿por qué Jose vive todavía? What's the verb in this sentence? The verb normally comes before or after the subject. Look where it came here. It came before the subject. Well, here's our subject. We know that por qué is not a verb. Vive must be the verb, and it is. It means to live. So we're going to say Jose vive and then por qué. The next one. ¿Con quién corre Jose y por qué? Where's my verb? Well, here's my subject. It's either going to be before or after. If I look before corre, looks like a verb. How about here? Por qué is a question word, not a verb. So it must be here. And we're going to answer Jose corre por qué, and then put your answer, which is in the paragraph. A Murica y Murico, ¿qué les gusta hacer? What do they like to do? What's the verb? I'm pretty sure most of you would want to say hacer, but that is not the verb doing the action. What is it that they're doing? They are liking. The verb is like. Remember, it's either going to come before or after the subject. This time it's after. So you're going to start your sentence with a Murico y Murico les gusta, and then tell me what it is that they like to do. ¿De quién recibe mensajes de texto Jose y por qué? Where's my verb? All right, so here we go. We have Jose right here, and I said it's either before or after. If we look after the subject, por qué is the question word, so it's not that. And then we go here, that's texto. We know that's a noun. Mensajes, messages, we also know that's a noun. The verb is recibe. So you're going to say, Jose recibe mensajes de texto, and then tell me, answer the question. ¿Por qué crees tú que a Esuga no le gusta responder a las cartas de Jose? Where's the verb in this sentence? I know most of you are going to want to go way over here to le gusta, but I'm not asking. What does Esuga le gusta? What does she like? What am I asking? ¿Por qué crees tú? Subject is tú, and crees is the verb. So who is this verb directed towards? You. So how would you start this sentence? Yo. And then you're going to want to conjugate crees for yo. So you're going to drop this es and add what? All right, so I just helped you do most of that. Work with your shoulder partner, get this translation and these questions answered. And if you have extra time after that, study your flashcards. Be ready for the quiz tomorrow. Good luck.